Oh.
It's on. There we go. There you go.
Working.
There we go.
Slow today.
Ready? All right, we'll go ahead and get this tax levy hearing called to order. With roll call, please.
Paul Kaufman,
Here?
Aaron Howlett,
Here.
Ashley Jones.
Here.
Billy King,
Here.
Bill Lowe,
Here.
Kim York.
Here.
Ruth Johnson.
Here. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Passes unanimously. Okay, the tax levy hearing. Ms. Bias, thank you.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to present our proposed tax rate for 2019 tonight. The process of setting the district's tax rate hasn't changed from prior years. It begins with the preparation of a standard calculation of the maximum allowable tax rate using the Missouri State Auditor's State Tax Rate Calculation Program. This program is designed to ensure that the rates calculated are in compliance with the Missouri Constitution and Missouri statutes. The administration then proposes a tax rate within the maximum allowable rate based on the district's budget and other factors, and submits this proposed rate to the State Auditor's Office for review. Meanwhile, the school board establishes a date for the tax rate hearing to inform taxpayers about the proposed rate and give them an opportunity to provide input. For this, a public notice must be published in a local newspaper, and this slide shows the content of the notice that was published a couple of weeks ago in the North Cass Herald. At the end of the hearing tonight, the board will act to set the tax rate that will be in effect for tax year, calendar year 2019, which will provide revenues for the district's 2019-2020 fiscal year. So we have prepared the district's proposed tax rate as described and submitted it to the State Auditor's Office for review. The second column in the lower section of this slide shows the district's maximum allowable tax rate as reviewed by the state auditor. That's our tax ceiling for this year at 5.1823 per $100 of assessed value. You can see that this is less than our fiscal year 19 tax rate shown in the last column in the lower section of 5.3622 per $100 of assessed value. As we discussed during our budget conversations this year, that's because this is a reassessment year and the Hancock Amendment limits our overall revenue increase from existing property. We did budget for the rate to decrease, and the estimated tax revenue from this proposed rate does provide adequate revenues in both operating funds and the debt service fund in comparison to our budget. If you could move to the next page. Thank you. This slide shows our proposed tax rate for 2019 of 5.1823 as compared to the rates over the last 10 years. It is decreasing approximately 18 cents from 2018, but we still have a healthy increase over the years before the levy increase, which you remember the voters overwhelmingly approved in April 2018, especially in our operating levy. Before we open the meeting for any public comments, are there any questions I can answer for you? Okay.
All right, are there any comments from the public? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to our action item then to set the levy.
At this time, I would ask that the board take action to set the 2019 tax levy at 5.1823, 4.1492 for the operating levy, and 1.0331 for the debt service levy.
Is there a motion?
I move that we set the 2019 tax levy at 5.1823, 4.1492 for the opening levy, and 1.0331 for the debt service levy, as proposed.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor? Motion passes unanimously. We will adjourn the meeting now on the tax levy.
I'd just like to thank Cindy for all the work that she's put in and bringing these numbers to us.
Thank you.
And making sense of them.
Thank you.
All right, we're adjourned.